Hey everybody, it's I Love Life and it's been a while. I'm here to recap the Raiders season so far, and now it's a recap because I tried posting the Titans game and the games after that, as well as the Falcons game, and I just couldn't do it. I finally get a webcam good enough, and this is a dry run year, people, just so you know. Next year I'm going to have way better, I plan to have better stuff, and I want to make videos like how people like Black and Silver Way do, like more like graphics and stuff and the word marks and all that. But anyways, back to the season. It's a hell of a season, and I'm so happy to know that the Raiders have clinched a playoff spot before the season has ended. I said in my first video that the Raiders are gonna win at least 9 games. I've been telling people that when the conversation came up, and I don't remember. I think it was like I predicted 10 games in that video. Yeah. Anyways, what matters is that our team, the Oakland Raiders, have been getting the job done. Now, mind you, that the offense has sputtered and the defense has gotten better, but our team needs to play a complete game. They need to be good on offense, defense, and special teams, because in the playoffs, you can't win. The Raiders cannot win the way that they've been winning. Well, they shouldn't expect to, because if you play with 23 penalties against a team like New England, or even like the Ravens, or Steelers, even though I'm not a fan of them, they would lose. Maybe even get smoked. But you know what? I'm thinking that they could have a bye week. I'm confident they're going to have a bye week to fix the problems and not to address Derek Carr. His pinky is, I hope it's getting better. But that's not an excuse as to why they lost their most recent game against the Chiefs. Yeah, his pinky played a role, and his receivers dropped balls, but he still made some bad decisions, and ultimately that's what cost the team the game. Or one of those things that cost the team the game. It's just one thing that I do hope the Raiders accomplish at this point in the season, considering that they're going to be in the postseason. I really hope they beat Kansas City one time. I cannot stand those guys. They've been getting swept by them for 2 years straight, 2.5 if you want to count 2014. And it hasn't been pleasant. The Raiders, to get to a championship game, they either have to beat the Chiefs or the Patriots. Actually, to get to the Super Bowl, they have to either beat the Jets or the Chiefs or the Patriots. And so far, it hasn't been done. But you know what? The Raiders still have a lot to play for. It's not all pack up with bags and we're done with the season. No. First round bye and second seed isn't too out of grasp. They might even be able to get first seed. But enough about that. I want to recap about how the things that stood out to me this year. There are 2 running backs, Richard and DeAndre Washington. Those guys, to me, you should just send those guys to the Pro Bowl in Orlando. They deserve it. And David Emerson, he's gotten better too. And Reggie Nelson, he's hit and miss. I was talking to my cousin about what I think about Reggie Nelson. He's a hit and miss guy, but for the most part, I guess he hits. He'll get burned, but at the same time, he'll make like a crucial interception to seal the game, like he did in San Diego and against Denver. Yeah, it is what it is, but I'm happy, and I want to add some footnotes to this season, and I hope I'm using that term right. The Chiefs and the Titans, like, I must say that it's always enjoyable to see the Chiefs choke. Not only choke, but choke on a 14-point lead and at home. And the funny thing is, Andy Reid iced the kicker, and the kicker still made it in. Yeah, it's just, when the conversation came up, I just tell my friends that you're not going to get a Lombardi Trophy with Andy Reid. You'll get double-digit winning seasons and some division titles, but you're not get. And ultimately, you won't get a bombarding with that guy. So that's that. And what I'm happiest about this year is probably the Panthers game, because I'm not a fan of the Panthers. I like seeing their arrogance shoved in their faces. I'm not a Cam Newton fan. And Khalil Mack, my favorite player, what's even more fitting is that he scored a touchdown and he strip sacked Cam and won the game that way, recovering the fumble. So yeah, keep being that humble pie, Panthers. I'm not talking to all of you though. I mean, Thomas Davis, I respect. Luke Kuechly's my favorite NFL player behind Khalil Mack. Greg Olsen, I don't mind either, but a lot of those guys I'm not a fan of. So yeah, that's about it. And now I have a webcam that works on a laptop that's better. I will do what I can to see you next week, or the next game after the Colts. So see you later. Go Raiders.